CamericanIdol, famous CNT, while they spin a rope. 237, let's get it. Alright, who's got it better hustle? Is it really all my Africans get?
Yeah, it's your boy Ebako, aka CamericanIdol, you know what I'm saying? How you guys want to say? It's one of the best interviews I've ever had, you know what I'm saying? They were all like this, you know,
I'm a cheddar, 24/7, making moves on a daily. You ain't talking about a paper, I'm going blank. Stevie Wonder, I don't see nothing. Elevated to a status, you gotta pay me. Just see me, baby. Know your worth, I'm going black, where they really need me, baby.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Heidi Time, and today we have a special guest on Time with Time, and he goes by the name of
Ebako, aka CamericanIdol. Thanks for having me.
CamericanIdol. This boy. How far? You did not? You sound so Nigerian when you said that. So Ebako, what is your real name?
My real name is Ebako. Actually, that's like a Buffalo name.
You're Buffalo?
Yes.
For some reason I thought you were Buffalo.
I'm Buffalo and
This boy, I know there's something bad about you. It's the Bayangi that I see. It's the Bayangi.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to stick with Ebako? You know how like other artists that kind of get aliases and all that stuff?
I was thinking about changing it to CamericanIdol,
okay.
But I was like, you know what, it's good to just stick with Ebako, because a lot of people, whenever I tell them Ebako, they're like, okay, that was your real name, because Ebako already sounded like an artist name. I didn't know until I kind of started music, so I just stuck with Ebako.
So you don't use CamericanIdol, or is it like a AKA?
It's an AKA, it's like Jeezy, you know, Dre Jeezy. Ebako, AKA CamericanIdol.
Makes
so
sense.
CamericanIdol is like the other name.
Okay. How did you get into music? You said when you started. When did you start? How'd you get into music? How'd you figure this is?
I mean,
I like this.
Been into music. Like I used to work for AT&T as a manager, and on my spare time, I used to just do music always. So it's like at one point, after I like built a little bit more fans and more people, everything I released, everybody really liked. I was like, I need to do it full time.
So you do full time now, like complete?
Yes, I do full time, but of course I have businesses that I do. You know, you can't have one form of income.
Hustle game.
Yeah, so this music is just one of the other things I do. I do other things.
Sweet. So you spoke of songs. What was the very first song you recorded?
Song that I released, or just something I just recorded, and because if it's that, I was like 8 years old.
Okay, yeah, true. First song you released, right?
The first song I released was Mohammed.
Mohammed?
Yes, that's the first official song that I released.
I've been listening, I've heard Mohammed.
It's called Mohammed. I mean,
really?
I played it here. It's like, it's actually on my mixtape.
Really?
I actually put it on my mixtape. It's like Mohammed.
What was the inspiration behind Mohammed?
When I was working at AT&T, I had a lot of, there's a lot of Muslims that worked with me. And all of them were named Mohammed.
Wow.
All of them. So it was like 5 of them. We had Big Mo, Little Mo, Mahmoud, you know, Mo 1, Skinny Mo.
Wow.
That was like their name.
So you kind of dedicated a song.
Yes, and I was
to
just like,
co-worker.
I was like, the name is popular, so I wanted to be big like the name Mohammed, because it's like the most popular name in the whole world.
You know, when you said Mohammed, I actually thought like Muhammad Ali, like, you know, like the greats. I associated the Mohammed with like the greats. So,
yeah, a lot of people think that too. They like, I still haven't shot the video for that song, but a lot of people think that I should shoot the video. They think it's like my best song.
What is it like for you in the booth? Like, what's that thought process or that recording process? Or
I think I'm one of like the weirdest people when it comes to the way I make music. It's like, if you give me a beat, I like it. I'm not just gonna go to the studio. Like, I would listen to the beat, I would vibe with the beat, and I'll just be working on the song. Because I don't write.
You do not?
I don't write. I just kind of like repeat it. Like, I'll just play the song, and all of a sudden I'll have the hook, and I'll store it in my head. And I will do the hook over, and then go into the verse, and I'll just keep listening to the beat. So in like a week, then the whole song is done.
So you do not write? Really?
Unless I'm like forced, unless somebody wants to do a song today, right now, and I'm just supposed to feature, then, but when it comes to me, my song that I'm not featuring anybody, I don't write. Like the song I did with Stanley, it was quick, but I just played the beat on that. and I kind of just had it. And the next day he was like, "You got the hook?" I was like, because he wanted to make the hook. I was like, "Nah, I got the hook already. You just got to just rap."
There's like this brief conversation, and he was just like, "Oh, we get in the booth." And you talked about the guap, and you were just like, "We got in the booth in an hour." I'm like, "What do you mean in an hour?"
Because I had already worked on the song before.
That's smart.
So when I got to the studio, you know, that helps with costs.
That is true.
If you go to the studio, go right.
Writing.
By the time you record 10 songs, you broke.
That is
you know, they charge a lot.
That's true. That's smart of you to actually like prepare everything and then go in the booth and just kind of
go in the booth and just knock it out. You know, and also it's good for people who are there, people who come with you. It's kind of like you're kind of performing.
True.
Because you're delivering the whole song. You know, so it's enjoyable for them versus you in the studio, everybody's sitting there bored. Because music moves fast in a way that I've learned. That's why I'm taking a step back right now to gather the team and roll back in. So when things are moving fast like that, everybody has a job. Everybody knows.
Right. There's no stopping.
You can't be by yourself. Just have you and one person. You and a manager's not enough.
That is true.
You and a manager's not enough.
That is
because it's
very
like
true.
when your job is like back to back, it's like this, that.
And it can get a lot more hectic because then your manager has so much to do, and then you pressure him to do so much, and then that kind of it stresses people out.
That's actually what happened. That's what happened in my case. You know, me and my manager is still like, we're still one, we're still a team. But I want to add more members to the label. I have a label, which is like CamericanIdol.
Okay.
You know, so it's me and my manager right now. We have a photographer, but I need a solid beat maker. That's within the label, as in we're all helping each other for free. Get it? You know, that's how it works. You know, I think that's the trick to it that a lot of artists don't know. You want to have a team where everybody helps each other for free, but if you want to work with any member in that team,
you get money out.
You gotta pay.
Right.
You know, it's like, okay, this person shoot Ebako videos.
Right.
But if you want him to shoot your video, he's gonna charge you. He doesn't charge Ebako,
but
he's gonna charge you. So it's like the bigger the artist becomes, the artist is just one piece of the puzzle. The bigger the artist becomes, the bigger the videographer becomes. The bigger the manager becomes, the bigger the beat maker becomes. Everybody gets big because the artist is big.
That is true.
So the only part that everybody gotta just sink in is the jealousy part. The artists have to make sure that you treat everyone humbly, because if all these people are helping you out, you're getting big. Sometimes you can think that it's you, but it's not you. They just come. It's a team. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's why I've been kind of like laid back.
Say, please don't tell me how to spend my graph. Yo, the 9 to 5, it ain't worth the graph. I hustle and flow, now I'm on the graph. Got the baddest chick of me, that bad and bougie guap. 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 If you ain't getting guap, then what you doing? What you doing? If you ain't getting guap, then what you doing? What you doing?
That's actually a question, right? So, you know, like, I'll be around the artists, and I'll be around y'all, the industry and all that kind of stuff. There's one thing that I've realized that a lot of promoters do, and I don't want, to be honest, I feel like it's a lot of our own Cameroonian promoters who do this, where it's like, let's say there's a show coming up or something like that, and then you're like, I hate this word. Now that I understand the business a little more, I absolutely hate this word. I'm trying to get you exposure.
Exactly.
So
that right there is a scheme. It's like a trick to get an artist to do a show for either free or like a really low fee. Right. So I'll use me for example, right? There's not a promoter in Dallas that can give me exposure because all they're following, I have it.
True.
So you can't really talk to me about exposure because I'm like, what exposure?
So what if it's
But I've done that before. They've gotten me a lot.
What if there's a promoter from another city?
Now that's different.
I tell everybody, I'm just like, Ebako has Dallas covered for a fact. Like Dallas is Ebako. There's no going around that. You know. But then what if it's a promoter?
I would take and I'll give you a scenario. Okay. Like let's do Minnesota. I went to Minnesota. You know, the promoter out there. You know, it was like, come through. I want you to meet everybody. You know, it's for exposure. I was like, I'm gonna come, but I might perform, I might not. Okay. Depending on what I see. Okay. So I go out there, you know, everything's about was a boat party.
Oh, I saw that for.
Yeah, it was a book party with like meet and greet.
yeah,
You know, everybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they met me. You know, I met a couple of like other francophone Cameroon artists
Okay.
that I didn't know about, which was cool. You know, but then it went time for like the after party, which I might perform.
You might not.
When I got to the after party, I really didn't feel the vibe. I was like, I'm not performing. And I hope they didn't feel no kind of way, but I was just like, I know what I'm doing. I'm just not going to perform. If I would have performed, maybe I would have performed with the boat. But the setup over there, yeah, they didn't have it set up right. So just like, those are the things that I'm learning from being an artist. It's like, I don't, performing, as a upcoming artist, performing is not the final goal.
True.
You want to build your fan base, you want to release music to the point where your fans, like, they begging for you to perform. It's like they want you to perform.
Right.
Then you can perform. It's like, it's not something that's just, you're just performing for exposure, because
Right.
I don't know one artist that has ever opened up for like an artist and got famous. There's not even one. Think about it. Think about all the big artists. You know.
Really?
Did Stanley ever go perform before
For
Petit
somebody,
Pays? And all of a sudden he got big. Did Whiskey ever go perform for Timon or whoever? They make a hit song and it takes off. That's it. That's the only way. It's like you have this little $10,000 fan base or 10,000 fan base. If you make a good song, it buzz within the 10,000. They're gonna share it,
Right.
bring in more fans. You market the song, which I'm good at marketing. I finally learned it. Thank God. That's something that I have to my game. That it's like untouchable, you know.
Hey.
So I'm working on the other aspects. It's like what I'm working on is like once I have it, it's gonna be like impossible. You can't stop me. You're not gonna be able to, because it's like a perfect team. You're just spinning, doing the same thing over and over. You're just
Right.
going up. You know, you can't do it by yourself. You know?
True. All right, so let me rewind, right? A few sentences back, you said this. You said two words:
Okay.
jealousy and desperation in the industry.
Yes.
So, artists in Cameroon, right? Let me ask you this question.
Right.
How do you feel about artists in Cameroon who get signed and then, let's say they get promised so much? I'm not gonna say empty promises, but somebody from, say, America goes to Cameroon and says, "Oh, Bitsy, you know, get that in. I'll take care of you. I'll give you like monthly 1 million every month." That
Right.
kind of thing. And then they fall for it, and then like, let's say that first month, all is well. They give them that million, and then 3 months down the line, it's like nothing coming in. What do you think about the industry in Cameroon that is stopping those artists from, I don't know, maintaining some type of integrity within themselves?
I'll tell you what happens, because I've been in that situation before.
Dang, you've been in everything before.
Yes, because you don't like I didn't just get to where I am. Like you see me living downtown, I didn't just pop up.
Yeah. First of all, Ebako's place is actual litness.
It's okay.
Litness. And he said we can move in, so
Oh yeah, it's
I have a new home.
It's like this. The first label I was signed to, I was supposed to be getting like a monthly wage of like $1,000. Outside of them taking care of everything else, like they gonna take care of videos. They gonna, we shot one video. Kunta Kinte.
Yes.
I was signed to
Oh.
Live Money Entertainment. Rimazi.
Really?
Yeah, Live Money Entertainment. So it's like this. It's like whenever somebody's investing in you, I'll say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to build an artist, it takes about a year. If you want to build an artist the right way, it takes about a year or maybe even 2 years. So it's like of you just spending money and y'all not making nothing. Because you have to shoot a video, promote it, shoot a video, promote it. They're not gonna call him for shows. Keep shooting a video, promote it. Keep shooting a video, promote it. Keep shooting it. They'll come for like little shows. Say no. If it's not paid, don't do it. Just keep shooting the video. His value is gonna keep going up. The issue's value. But the reason why I say desperation is like you shoot one video with a new artist, they're gonna be like, oh, he's not big yet. Come do the shows for exposure. And then you go over there with the artist, and just a little buzz of the artist have the promoters make the money off of it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's like I'm actually working on a song right now that has to do with that.
Americana. Flow so sick, they say I'm about to open up a hospital. Here to free admission, who am I to tell them how to hate? Hustle every day to regulate. Now the money coming, let it circulate. To them ladies coming, tell them to rotate. To them fake people, tell them separate. CamericanIdol 2017, I'm really taking over. No more sleeping over. Gotta get my paper, gotta calibrate it, huh? Speak French, I speak English. 237, Anglophone, Cameroon. City Salapa, in a Sabapa. I'm a king with a ring, cinema.
I'm cutting down the party because it's affecting the music. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
The party can be affected. Yeah,
How's that affecting the music?
Because you can't be as an artist, you can't be accessible too much.
Too much. Okay.
You know, that's the thing. Like whenever, you know, you gotta have stuff at the house. Like I'll change it to where it's like maybe I'll be doing house get-togethers instead.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can party at the house, I can chill at the house.
True.
Because if you go out too much, then taking off your balance. But I'm partying now on purpose because I'm still.
You're still working on something.
Once it clicks.
And I think that's one thing that I also know, my thing, especially for artists who go, or who are based in Cameroon and they come here, and it's like, you can literally go to the gas station and see them. I think that irks me so much. Like, I feel like I'm like their manager or their mother or their girl, something. I'm just like, go back in the house, tell somebody else to go get that for you.
Right.
Put yourself on that type of a pedestal where they'll respect you, they'll want you more, because if I go to the store and I know, oh, on a given Tuesday, I can bump into somebody, why would I be surprised, or why would I pay money to go see you in a concert when I can just go down to the grocery store and see you?
Right.
That's something that I feel like a lot of artists, especially from Cameroon who visit here, don't get. That we here, we're like totally bougie on like certain times. Like we don't want to see you a lot.
Right.
Because once we see you, to me, it just minimizes your popularity.
Exactly,
it
because it's the energy.
you.
People feed off your energy.
Right. But how do you take it when people are like, oh, you're an approachable, you're cocky? Because I feel like because of everything that you said, that you have to carry yourself a certain way, people can translate that into you're thinking you're all that.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'll give you an example. It's kind of like, you know, I always start off like life make people. I live life based on my past experience. Okay. Let's say I start off as like the nicest guy, and I'm speaking, saying hi to everybody else. I get into my talk. Next thing you realize, you know, they see you sometimes. They know you're gonna come say hi, so they're waiting for you. You're gonna say hi. So it's like they're always, it's like you're kissing ass. It's like kissing ass all the time. So it's like, and then as I became more independent, like to where I can take care of, like the level I'm at right now in life, I don't have to ask anybody anything. You know, I can do everything on my own. It's like I don't need a hangout.
True.
I don't need help for a video. I don't need help. I can do everything. So it's like it took me it was a long journey to get to this, and I want to progress more out of it. But it's just like when you're like that, you kind of don't look around and you don't like look where it goes or where it's sitting. Like when I was younger, I go to the club. I'm like, where's the promoter that I know to get me free? Now I can just, if I'm there, I'm like, I want to get in, and all you gotta pay, I'll say how much, 20? Bam, pay a little more with the person's free. And get in and go to the session, chill. It's like I'm not waiting for anybody. So it's like when that's happening, I guess you sometimes might walking past people that you know, but you're not doing it on purpose.
Okay.
You know, and then also when you know, I don't know if you know this fact, but you can only remember like 250 names.
Boy, I'm bad at names, I don't even lie.
Exactly.
So people that I'll be like, hey boo,
You can only remember 250
names.
So I have the people that I went to high school with to remember their names. You know, I have. So then now I have new people, right? So if you're like popular in the city, yeah, people know your name, but they expect you to know their name right back, right? So it's like if I see somebody I don't really know their name, I mean I'm not gonna like say anything. They'll be like, oh, hey, Ebako, what's up? I'm like, you know, well, some people have been asking me like, what's my name? You know, I'm like, really, you just gonna ask me that?
Right.
So like that happens, and sometimes I can see somebody I know I might have seen before, but they know me, but I might have. So I mean, I'd rather just not embarrass myself. I just wait. If they know me for real and they come there, I'll talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just little things like that. I don't think I'm cocky. I think I'm very confident. My mom raised me to be that way.
Right.
If you're not confident, I mean, what is it about the world that I'm scared of? You know, like what is it? Why shy? I've never seen anybody get somewhere being shy.
Being shy. Speaking of mothers, before we started this whole interview, And Bako and I were joking about how we're the lost ones in the family. Don't give up on me. Like, all my do medicine, all my do medicine, all my lawyer, doctors, nurses. Then we come out here we're like, oh, I choose entertainment. But so when you finally got to this point where you're like, this is what I want to do full time. I got this. Did you have to have that conversation with the family, or how did they even take it? Knowing that, okay.
I mean, my mom is very supportive. Like, she's like my number one fan.
Where's your mom?
She lives in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
She lives in Dallas, you know. Like, when you decide you want to do something like that, it's like, she say, okay, get a job and you can do this on the side. Okay, you're doing it on the side. But the thing with music is this: you can get a job, just make sure it's a job that is open.
Right.
Where you can just get off work anytime. You could just, you know, you can travel.
Right.
Because you can't be working at no Hollister or like no Sears or wherever that has like a 9 to 5. If you're doing a 9 to 5 and your schedule is off, things are off, you know, your music will never really stop picking up.
Let's make this a little bit more interesting. Let's put you in the hot seat. You ready? You ready? So, we're gonna play a game, right? It's called, no, I should let you pick A, B, or C. I'm not gonna tell you what A is, I'm gonna tell you what B is. But it was already pre-written, so I know what A is, I know what B is, I know what C is. But first, you're a good-looking young man, right? You look very good, you dress well, you smell nice, I should say that. You carry yourself well. Does Ebako have a girlfriend?
Yes.
You do?
Caesar. Yeah.
Alright. Just have to throw that.
She's also a musician.
As you should, as you should. Alright, now let's play our game. Said B, would you rather, right? Let's go for this. Would you rather be a superstar here in America? Because you know that sometimes you can be big only in one place and rather that. Would you rather be a superstar in America or a superstar in Cameroon?
I'd rather be a superstar in America because it's gonna open up so many doors for like Cameroon, other Cameroonian artists who want to do anything, who want to be anything. Being a superstar in Cameroon doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the world. Like, if I'm a superstar here, it's gonna inspire a lot of Cameroonians all over the world, not just in Cameroon. It's like somebody that you talk about. It's like when you go somewhere and somebody says from Cameroon, they're like, oh, Ebako, you know Ebako, you know.
True.
It's like a conversation kind of thing.
Okay.
You know.
Second question.
Yeah.
Would you rather feature Renice on the song or Gasha?
Renice.
Why?
Because Renice is like, I think she's more creative and she can do anything. She can fit into anything.
Alright. Would you rather, Daphne or Blanche Bailey? And I'm not talking like career-wise, I'm talking everything else, like just in a general sense of it.
I mean, damn.
And if you decide to
Blanche, I'm gonna do Blanche Bailey because I've actually like talked to her or whatever. Me and Daphne we haven't had a conversation.
Oh.
I mean, I know she probably know my name or I know her, you know, whatever, but we haven't like had like a conversation before.
Okay.
You know.
That's why you.
Yeah, I go with Blanche just in case she's watching. She knows that. She knows that hey, I'm more on that side.
Okay.
Not that Daphne's not cool. She seemed like a cool girl. She's beautiful.
Okay. Would you rather do a song with Pascal or what's his name? Tata.
Pascal.
Why Pascal?
Because Pascal is like, I like the way he raps, I like the way he delivers. It'll fit well with like beats out of
True. Would you rather do a collab with Prospect or Reflex?
I mean, Prospect is like my little brother, so it'll be Prospect.
Don't base it off of little brother that's here.
I mean, Prospect is right here in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd rather do a song with Prospect.
Would you rather?
And he's very supportive of me.
Yeah, he is very supportive of you though. He is. I give you that.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Hey, you sing.
I don't die. Would you rather shoot a video with 10 naked women and know that that video will probably be trash, right? Regardless of the women.
Hey, it might go viral. You never know. Everybody's gonna watch it.
Or would you rather do a song by yourself and knowing that that song has more potential?
I mean, of course, I would do a song by myself, knowing it has more potential.
But you don't think that, going back to what was said about the girls.
I mean, if it's gonna be trash, but it looks good, it's gonna get marketed the right way. People, I'll shoot it with a 10-naked girl.
Would you rather kiss your girl in front of her dad or kiss your girl in front of your mother?
I'd rather kiss my girl in front of my mother, right?
No. What did I say? In front of, wait, would you rather kiss, in front of your mother, yeah. Her dad.
I'd rather kiss her in front of my mother.
Why?
Because I don't get slapped.
True. Ebako, you are such a pleasure to be around. You're so talented. Your whole finesse, your whole everything is very, very, very attractive. And of course, the music is great as well. So, super thank you for spending time with Time, of course. Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Always. I did.
Alright, perfect. Well, signing out, this is Heidi with Time and Mr. CamericanIdol himself.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.